I'm running a little late to work, and I feel like shit. And all I did was sleep, so I don't feel refreshed. I just slept because I was depressed, and I feel more tired. And I'm gonna go to like 7-Eleven and get a Monster, and we're gonna be on our way and go to work here. It's been 1 week and 2 days since my brother died, and I don't know. I really don't know what the fuck how I'm supposed to. I can't snap out of it. And I can't snap out of it. And it's freezing cold here. Like, I know, like, the Midwest is like, oh, dude, it's Chicago, huh? You got snow in the summertime, huh? Like, I know, like, people joke about the weather, but it's been unseasonably cold, like, in a bad way. Like, bizarre. And it's just like, it fits the bad feelings that I have. And it makes it feel worse. Like, if it were like a nice sunny day or some shit, I would still be down in the dumps, but I would like be like enjoying the day and enjoying the nature. And hang on, my windows are fogged the fuck up. Alright, let's go this way, chat. I know Kimmy's live right now. Fucking, what an enigmatic woman. I hope she finds like a good job. I hope she finds something she can do. Then she can manage her medical conditions and hold down the job. That'd be cool. I'm just talking about another small YouTuber who rants and monologues at the camera like me. Let's do this back way type shit. I don't know if I'll have to leave the state or something, you guys, because, like, I recently moved back to my hometown, my shitty hometown, when me and my wife split, and then it happened. And then, so now I feel the compounded feelings of, oh, I'm in a neighborhood I used to kick it with guy in all the time. You know what I mean? It's just, it's one thing to miss someone with all your heart. That's another thing when every single fucking thing, for as far back as you can remember, reminds you of them. Little fucking tiny things. Not just inside jokes and video games we liked. Like, I mean, aesthetic, music, art, leisure. Like, we were the last. Okay, how do I put this? There's still video arcades. Like, you can go to Round 1 and you can play cool Japanese games. You can go to a Dave & Buster's and they have a more limited selection, whatever. But there was a heyday where you can go play rare cabinets because it was just whatever the owner of the coin-op arcade, whatever the owner of that, because they were everywhere, right? They haven't completely died off to my generation when I was growing up. So, I'm not talking Chuck E. Cheese, dude. I'm not talking Aladdin's Castle in the mall. There were just joints, and sometimes it was a bowling alley with a whole ass arcade, like a big fucking mega square foot. There were two of those, and one of them was like the best. And I used to fucking loiter there as a teen and kick it, dude. I hate to sound like a boomer talking down to a millennial, like, oh, you guys, you fucking back in my day. No, but dude, like, it was surreal. It was otherworldly. You were a kid, but you got to be an adult in this Wild West kind of fucking spaghetti western. Like, you know, you would have a rival that you would play a game against. Or, dude, in my case, I got into the rhythm games, and they had like all the different Dance Revolutions, and they were like the first arcade in my area to get like a DDR Extreme cab. Like when that one was just new in Japan, like they got one somehow. Yeah, dude. Anyway, I'm gonna roll into the store and grab a little beverage, and then I'm gonna come back, okay? I don't think it's ever gonna be chill again, man. I wanna hang out with my bro. Alright, man. I'm back, man. I'm not Batman. I'm back, man. I got like a Reese's cup. I don't want to eat a full breakfast, but I need to get my shit up. Yeah, living back in the not the hood, but man, like when I was living with my wife, we were renting a townhouse, and that was in the good part of town, dude. That was the joint, man. That was the joint. So now I'm back where I started. You know, I don't want to sound like I'm like looking down on a certain class. I'm being classist or something. I grew up very poor, and I'm still poor right now. But now we gotta get on the road, man, because we gotta get to work. The later I get in, the later I have to stay, and we're gonna just try and avoid that. And it feels like half of me is gone. I don't even feel like a person. I really feel guilt, like I wasn't there for them. How could this happen? And then my other sibling is fucking also obviously depressed as motherfucking fuck. It's not good. My family's not doing good right now, man. Particularly me. I can go to work and I can pretend and I can be a zombie until it's time to punch out. But then when I leave work, I'm so grief stricken. I'm like spaced out. Thousands and thousands and thousands of shared memories, and they're all running through my head at once. And then, even though my wife and I are separated, we're not divorced. We're due to financial constraint, we're living in 2 different places. So she sent me in the mail a card for our wedding anniversary, and I feel guilty just because, like, I still have my person, and it pisses me off. And having been kind of a staunch atheist my whole life, like, very, very much against, like, confirmation bias and, like, reading into scriptures and cherry picking, and I just think it's all fake, you know. And now after losing my bro, there's no way there's a fucking divine entity looking out for us, and this is part of a mystical plan. That's actually slanderous bullshit. That's a slight against the dead. But he's in heaven. Shut the fuck up. That's bullshit. Evangelical Christians are ruining this fucking country, man. Like, they're obsessed with R word, and they want to change the age of consent to like fucking 12. The evangelicals are bad, and so are the Baptist fundamentalists are fucking pretty fucking bad too. Like, those are like the God hates F word people. Non-denominational hippie Christians are cool though. I can get down with like a, hey man, you want to smoke a doobage and talk about doing good unto others? The coffee house Christian, like the trendy Christian of the 2000, like, I'm cool, I'm with it. Like, those guys were all right. When did everything devolve into like rapey youth pastors with like goatees? Oh no, I have like a weird shaggy beard. It's not a goatee. When I was 20, I had like the Van Dyke thing, and then like sometimes I had like a little soul patch, like a guy from Gears of War or something. I'm completely lost. This is the ski hill. Yes, I live in a Chicago suburb over here, and we have this awesome ski hill. And you got during the winter, it's not fucking bad, right? And but you got to get there early on, because if you don't, that shit turns to ice after like the daily runs. Daily runs. I've got dysentery. The diarrhea joke, guys. Eat shit and drink diarrhea. You're a bitch and I wouldn't want to be a... Oh. I hate life with a passion. I hate life with a passion. I will never be the same. And I'm trying to keep my shit together for my wife and my family and my poor kitty cat who doesn't understand what's going on. You get it? I'm gonna repeat it with the camera facing. I feel like I hate life and there's nothing left. I want to jump out of my skin, and it's hard for me to enjoy my favorite music without crying because that was a shared interest. But I have to keep it together for my long distance wife. I have to keep it together for my pet, and first and foremost, my family, who's also struggling right now. They're gonna do some little ceremony. I don't know if I'm gonna be there. I just want to be able to have some of his ashes, because that's really all we can do as stupid humans, right? Is cling to remnants, because that's, in our mind, that's physicality, right? I just wish I could, like, give him a hug. It made me fucking sick to my stomach. Not to mention the guilt that I could have, as a little brother, intervened and interjected, but I was too busy focusing on my own narcissistic fucking life purposes. Do YouTube, fucking do this, do that, you know. And I failed. I let everyone down, especially him. And that's, you know, yeah. There's, I don't know, there's an Assemblage 23 song about it or something. It's, wait, the album is called Failure, but there's the one song, and then there's Disappoint, the song about Tom's dad that makes me cry all the time. And like now, it's almost like, it's not even a stretch. It's like I could just apply those lyrics to what I'm going through right fucking now. Did I disappoint you? Did I let you down? Yeah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna cry again, because I was live streaming yesterday and I was listening to music and I was just fucking crying. And I'm usually not that emotionally vulnerable publicly. Like, not that I'm like toxic masculine, like, oh, I'm a tough guy, I don't cry, but like, I normally don't show it or have a reason to show it. And since I've been getting into live streaming, it's been kind of like, oh, it's not pre-recorded and curated footage, so I'm listening to a song that reminds me of the person, and then I'm just instantly enveloped. I'm just destroyed. I know this sounds like cope. I know this sounds like I'm huffing copium. I'm not living in the right reality. This is not the right... If there's really a multiverse and there's really different zones of existence or types of reality, I'm in the wrong one. Because this is not supposed to happen. I'm in the wrong one. And that's not just a like self-hug. That's not like just like a I'm comforting myself. I have to be living in the wrong fucking one. I've experienced too many weird uncanny valley like moments, glitch in the matrix type I don't even really believe in too many like absurd or supernatural things, but there's definitely some scientific explanation to some weird fucking shit. And like, I've seen some weird fucking shit, and I've experienced some weird fucking shit. And you know, obviously, a lot of people in modernity cast aside the foolish notion of angels and demons and the whole Judeo-Christian Abrahamic shit, because it's kind of like goofy and promotes genocide and R-word, and it's pretty backwards. But anyway, oh, the sun looks nice. But I don't want to just stare at someone's license plate. That's not what we're here to do. Sorry, I lost my train of thought because I looked at the sunrise and I don't feel hopeful, but I felt less bad for a second. Yep. This phone's pretty okay. It's still 5 years old, but I had smashed my old smartphone that I've been using forever, and so I had to get an unlocked phone for $200 on Amazon. Unlocked, not like jailbroken, but unlocked like because it was like an AT&T phone, and I have T-Mobile. Yeah, unlocked for cell carriers. I don't think it's ever gonna be okay or the same again. It almost like, because I have like an energetic nature to my personality, I like wake up and I like get excited about the day, and like, can I still have fun despite the crushing realities? And it almost feels like if I have fun right now, it's an insult to the person I lost. Like, I know that sounds fucking silly, but it's almost like you can't have fun right now. Why would you have fun right now while you're in hell? I can't even really articulate what I'm trying to say. It's an emotion that might not be able to be verbalized. It's a pain like a punch in the stomach. It felt like a movie. My mom said he passed, and I was in the hallway, and I screamed like, "What?" Like a fucking movie. And I think that was the worst part. And then my algorithm showed me a System of a Down song called Lonely Day. It was from one of the middle of the road albums that I didn't like that much, you know, from 2005 or 2006. And I crumpled I just fell onto the floor. Not because I'm particularly a person that acts out like that or is very like expressive like that. My legs gave out. I was just like, this isn't happening. And like, I got like wobbly legs, and I had to like fucking crawl it like a fucking little baby so I can get back until I can get back up to the computer desk. This can't be my life right now. This can't be my life. That's not just the denial of a grieving brother. I'm trying to get my life on track, you know what I'm saying? And now that I'm grief-stricken, I feel like I took 2 steps backwards. It's hard for me to focus. I'll get through the workday, but barely. And I'm not listening to music right now specifically because I know it will trigger me, and I'm not trying to just like cry like that on camera. That was really spontaneous the other day when I was live streaming, and you know, I'm trying to keep it together for my family. But all I do is feel like sleeping because in my dreams, he's there. And what makes me sad is that we like all this weird industrial music and some of the more like gothic vampy shit, like the Blue Tango, like the song In My Dreams. He talks about he never wants to wake up again. He wants to dream himself away because you're there in the dreams. And it's more of a romantic love song, I guess. But the concept of wanting to be with someone far away who is beyond your grasp, so that you're so sad you want to just sleep and dream yourself away and think about the good times, that's too relatable. Shit, all of these songs and pieces of media that we liked were tear jerkers anyway. And that barn restaurant's pretty decent. It was already sad, and now that someone's missing from the picture, it's like even worse. And I don't know if you guys can handle it either right now, if you've experienced loss, but I yammer on about these electronic subgenres and all these like different types of music all across the board. And when I talked about Tom Shear and the sad songs and Assemblage 23, go look at that. That song is called Disappoint by Assemblage 23. If you've ever lost someone, Tom's song to his father is absolutely, if you feel numb and you want to feel something, I can't listen to that. So you know, I want to pop off on my channel for my gamer stuff. The problem is, he was the person who really influenced me, as far as, like, we enjoyed different types of video games, but, like, when it was, like, the OG systems dropping, you know, PlayStation was new, and we're like, what the fuck is Metal Gear Solid? Oh, Metal Gear Solid, fuck yeah. Oh, Final Fantasy, all those games and stuff, whatever. Then when the original Xbox was, like, a thing, we would play Halo like a motherfucker. Halo Combat Evolved, right? And even into the Halo 2, you know, and then so that had a huge influence on me, and I just totally, we played Counter-Strike Source a little bit, and, like, you know, obviously, like, Half-Life and all those, like, cool computer games that weren't on the console. Half-Life to Xbox, I don't know if it was exactly the same, but yeah, and then, like, so I want to pop off for that stuff, but I'm also, like, doing my talk therapy on my YouTube channel right now, and I might be a little bit manic and a little bit goofy. I've never lost someone this close to me. I feel like when they were interviewing Bam Margera after Ryan died, he goes, I don't know. They're like, how do you feel? And he's like, I don't know. I don't even know how to feel. He said, I've never lost anyone this close to me, and that's my best friend. And he cried on the news, the local news station. That's exactly how I feel right now. And like, that was in 2013, 2011, 2013. It was when one of the Jackass movies was premiering. And so that's a long time. Is that how long it's going to take me to feel normal again? Or is it going to be like how Billy Bob Thornton said, I'm 50% happy and 50% sad at any given time. There's a melancholy that won't leave me, knowing my brother's not here. And I felt like 2026 was going to be like that revival year. Like, I would have taken the leadership role as the younger bro, and I would have been like, all right, taking point. Like, hey, let's go hang out here. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. And I thought it would be like reruns of the good times back in the 2000s when I was a youngster. And like, it's just not going to happen now. Halloween and Christmas are going to be devastating this year. And Halloween is my wife's birthday. So we always like to, you know, go to like a hayride and do some like fall type activities. But we always did that with him as well. And it's gonna be rough. Anyone else who needs grief counseling or wants to fucking just shut down, I encourage you to just talk to the nobody, talk to the 2 viewers, talk to the 1 viewer. You know, talking to the camera when you feel vulnerable is at least a way to get it out. And it's been helping a lot, even though I still feel like I'm in hell. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to feel creative and happy. Like, I had to make a cutaway for my live stream that is stuck to a hotkey, so I can like cut away to the silly taunt mid-game. If I get somebody with a no scope, if I hit them with that blind fire, I have like a silly little taunt that I can go to. And it took me all of 2 minutes to put it together and then click render on the video editor. And then I was like playing it, and then I got to live play it, and then I'm like, just like every time I played the gag that it cuts away to, I was just thinking, like, looking over, like, hey bro, oh hey bro, check this one up. And I know he's not gonna be there. And in my head, I can hear his laugh. And I could see his smile. And it wasn't supposed to be like this. It's not supposed to be like this. So I still have people in my life that depend on me and depend on me emotionally. Even if my wife is living in a different place than me and we're still not divorced, and she depends on me emotionally, and like I feel like I'm a fucking wreck. And I feel like it's hard to be there for anybody, and people need me right now, and I just want to crawl in a hole. Like, it's to the point that this is such a sadness. Now, this may sound trivial to some people, but I'm so sad. Smoking pot is not even fun anymore. Like, not that I wanted to convey that my entire identity is being, because I don't like weed smokers that are like that. Oh, pot. It's like, no, weed is just the shit you do to get into the headspace, and then the whole world is still your canvas. You know what I'm saying? I don't like the dickheads that perpetuate like the couch potato stereotypes. Let's just put it that way. So I'm a pothead who hates potheads. But I took a fat fucking dab after work yesterday, and like I felt relaxed, like I was on like a nice warm summer day. But then I remembered my brother died, and it just dragged me right the fuck back down. So I was like needing the smoke to quell some of the chest anxiety, but at the same time I was feeling relaxed, and then I was being thrust into grief and sadness. Then I was feeling relaxed. It felt like a rubber banding, boomeranging loop of emotions. It felt like I was someone who was BPD rapid cycling or something. Like, I was like happy, sad, but when I woke up at 1 a.m. panicked, I had to smoke a little bit, and then I went back to sleep for like a few hours, and then the cat woke me up to give him breakfast, and then I ended up starting to get ready for work, and then I hate this! I hate this feeling. I can't listen to Pop Tigmer Berserk anymore, man. I don't know if even if I play my own synthesizer with headphones on, will I make myself cry with the fucking riffs that I play. Like, I've never felt this weak in my life. I've never felt this down. I don't know what to do, man. I'm gonna survive the day. I'm gonna get through the work day. I'm gonna come home to be with my family. When I'm worried, I'm just gonna be so sad that I just fall asleep again. And my cat wanted to play. He was looking at his toy, like he wanted to play chase and play with his toys, and I fell asleep. So like, even though he's not a human child, I felt like I let my son down because I feel sad. My little fuzzy boy, my little kitten cat. And my brother, was the one who helped me find, feed, and win the trust of the cat, the stray cat that became my pet. So I don't know, man. What the fuck, man? What's the point? What's the fucking point, chat? It's good. I thought I was running more late than this, dude. I actually made it on time. Yeah, buddy. Okay. That's interesting. Why the fuck is that guy doing? Guy going around the parking lot the wrong way like a little dipshit fucking cocksucker. Okay, well, I gotta go. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna go suffer in silence. Bye.